Hi YouTube, so this is my review for Bad Girls Club episode 12. Well, today I got a lot to talk about, actually more than usual. Like I've been making that many videos. Okay. Alright, so let's start with the Rima little love triangle. Can't even make a triangle. So Rima and her little love triangle. So now all of a sudden when the season about to be over, she's like, oh, well, I miss Ricky. Oh, no, not Ricky, jackass. I miss Anthony. I miss Anthony. Like, I'm starting to think, like, I really love him and all this stuff. You stupid ass bitch. You wasn't missing Anthony for all those weeks and episodes that's been passing by. I didn't even see you on the phone with him. What was you? Why? You was with Ricky J, wasn't you? Anyway, so Rima and her love triangle. Now she's starting to miss Anthony, and she doesn't know who to choose. Should she choose Ricky J, jackass, or should she choose Anthony? And it's kind of like she's going back and forth, but now she's missing Anthony and seeing how much like they are meant to be together and all this stuff. Like, okay, well, if you really did love him like you said you did, Ricky jackass wouldn't have ever come in the picture, ho. Okay. Ugh, that girl just make me sick. I am dead serious. I have never seen a husty floozy hoe like her on the Bad Girls Club ever. Like, she just takes the top notch for nasty ass hoe award. Okay. I feel like the whole reason that she's like, oh well, I need to be with I need to be with Anthony because we have so much history together, is because that bitch knows she's about to go home. So she's gonna go home and she knows she's gonna need a man, because obviously you can see that she can't be alone. She needs some type of attention. When she wasn't fucking Ricky J, she was fucking, who was it, Zuli, when she first came in the class and first came in the house. That's all she's looking for is some attention, and she just make me sick. Let's go to the part where she was dancing like a husty floozy in the club. Girl, I just said club. At the beach. Why are you dancing like that at the beach, boo-boo? Calm it down, because it's not cute. No. But then again, they probably just see you when you got hoe tattooed on your forehead, okay? So, moving on for that little love triangle, because really, Rima, ain't nobody care about you. And your oversized cooch. So, let's move on to Julie. Julie got some love. No, she didn't. She thought she was about to get some love, but she didn't. But instead, she got played by Ryan Durkee. But she got played by Ryan Durkee. Yes, she did. That's all that bitch got was played. So let's start at the beginning. First of all, she never even talked about that boy, never said anything about him until she figured out that he liked her. Can you say desperate? Because I can. Desperate. So anyways, so this boy, Ryan Durkee, whatever his name is, goes over to the house and they're like snuggling and kissing or something. And oh, there goes Fana in the background. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. She's taking my Julie away. They're taking my Julie away. Okay, bitch. Okay. Well, I didn't know that she was yours. Lesbian. Let's go back to this Fallon and Julie thing. And then I'll go how Julie got played. Let's do this, right? So at the beginning of the Bad Girls Club, I kind of suspected something, but I was like, nah, because when Fallon had sex with Zuli, she was kind of like, oh no, like, I never did that before. I don't really like it. I don't know what was wrong with me. She was acting like she was about to die, basically. Like somebody was gonna take her. She was about to die and like lose her life or something. The way she was acting, I was like, okay, well, bitch, you did sleep with her, didn't you? Ain't nobody force you. You hopped in that bed and got your. Let's keep it PG. So anyway, I kind of felt like something going on, especially when Megan came up and was like, why are you paying for filing for everything? She's like, oh, well, her unemployment check wasn't coming or whatever. But to be paying for someone, I don't care if they're your friend, to have paid for them for all these months, what are they there for, like 2 months or something? To be paying for someone for 2 months, it's kind of like, oh no, like there must be something to it, because I'm sorry, like I'll help my friends out, but for 2 months, 2 months, I'm paying everything for you. Bitch, you better go and get a Mexican job, because that would have been me. No, it would have been. And plus, I'm broke. That's why. Yeah, I just heard crickets. They're like, yeah, bitch, I know you broke. Yeah, we know you broke. So anyway, I kind of felt like something was going on, but Fallon tripping over the fact that Durkee was coming over to the house, and like she thought that her and Julie was gonna have sex and like all this other stuff, whatever. So her and Julie ended up having sex at the end. It was kind of like, ugh. The thought, I told y'all, the thought of these two going like, I'm okay. I'm okay. So, Julie's ass got played, because she woke up the next morning when Durkee slept over, and she's like, oh, well, I'm the kind of girl that likes aggressive guys, and he didn't really do anything. I wasn't like expecting it and all this other stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, well, you should be happy somebody wants you, because I ain't never seen nobody else come to the house for you. I don't know. This bitch is just getting me mad. So anywho, Durkee went home, obviously didn't have sex, and so Julie's like tripping over it, whatever. So they meet Durkee at the club. I forgot what club it was. I don't really care. But they meet Durkee at some club, probably Pink Kitty, because that's where they go. Probably because they get free drinks or something. Who knows? But they meet Durkee at the club, and Durkee's like trying to talk to, no, it was at dinner, trying to talk to Julie, but Julie kind of like ignoring him, like, okay, well, I don't want to talk to you. So what Durkee did later in on the night when they met at the club, he bought a girl, a skinny ass girl, and was all grinding up on her, saying like, bitch, Julie, you ain't mean shit to me. But what I didn't get is why you got that on your arm. Yeah, she kind of looked anorexic, like she need to eat some kind of chicken or something. I don't know, just saying it. I'll give you like a burrito. Who knows? Just did that. No, bitch, go eat. But anyway, yeah, that was kind of disrespectful. Like, he's trying to talk to her or whatnot while a girl is like grinding up on him, which I didn't get. Like, I was kind of thinking, like, is that his friend or something? Like, he purposely got her to come so he could make Julie jealous? And for what? I don't know. It's like, some people just weird. I don't know. But so that was over with. Like, Julie mad about it, but how she got played was she went to the club or whatnot, and some guy went to talk to her and was like something like, oh, I'm gonna go buy us a drink and all this other stuff, and all of a sudden he ain't never come back. So she get mad, and then Durkee come around trying to talk to her, and he like grabbed her arm or something, and she's like, oh, my ex-boyfriend was an alcoholic. My ex-boyfriend was an alcoholic. And, like, he was so aggressive. Bitch, wasn't you just saying that he wasn't aggressive enough? Mm-hmm. Okay. But anyway, I kind of feel like when she was in the limo and she started crying about her boyfriend was like alcoholic and stuff, it was more like, oh my god, I just got my ass played on national television. I was telling all these people about this dude that was talking to me that was about to come back, how cute he was, and then he never showed up. Bitch, he probably was that same hoe that Durkee was with. I just can't stand Julie. I was so happy her ass got played. I was like, ow! Composure. Anywho, so whatever. Like, that bitch thinks she's somebody, but she's nobody. Okay. Talking about the girl. Let's go that. Julie, you got some really bad, like, low ass self-esteem. You act like you run shit and you top this, top that. But at the end of the day, boo-boo, like, everybody could read through your low self-esteem, doubting stuff. Like, for instance, why you gotta mention the girl was like 90 pounds? Let's start with that. When you wasn't a confessional, what did that have to do with anything? You always complaining you're fat. You always got an issue when all the girls are doing other stuff and you don't want to do it because you feel some type of way. Like, bitch, control your mouth. Coming from the fat girl, yes, bitch. Control your mouth and then you don't have to worry about it. If it bother you so much, then stop eating. Remember those fucking cheeses had your name on it? But then, oh, I'm so fat. But look at what you're eating. Like, shut the fuck up. Can't stand your manipulative stuff, ho. So, anywho, let's go. What are we gonna go next with? So, I went from Zuli, blah, 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 blah. Girl, I just don't know. Like, I just don't know. Like, these girls are like irking my nerve. This is the first time in Bad Girls Club history that I am just like, okay, like, I don't like none of these bitches remaining. Let's go through them bitches that are remaining and let's talk about the shit. Number 1, Rima the hoe. I don't like her because she's a hoe. And she is just like, she just screamed nasty to me and stuff. I don't know. It's just like when I see her, I'm like, oh, she a nasty hoe. You know what I mean? Like, from what I've seen for her on TV, like I already said the thing about her saying she want to be there for her son, but she's acting like this and stuff, never have clothes on, always stripping from the club, like, oh, stripping in the house and stuff, taking off your clothes from the club. What kind of example you gonna set for your son except that you a dirty ass hoe and all women are dirty ass hoes? Like, some people be wondering, like, oh, why don't some guys, like, trust girls and stuff? Like, what's up with that? Their mama was probably like Rima when they was growing up. That's why, because they think all girls are bitches and hoes. Okay. Let's go to Ashley. At first, I kind of like Ashley. I'm not gonna lie. I really did like her. I was like, oh, I like this girl. She seemed cool. Like, she seemed sweet. Like, I'm sweet like her too. And things like that. But then she, all of a sudden, grew some type of balls and stuff. And wanted to fight. And all this other stuff. Like, unnecessary stuff. What really got me not to like Ashley anymore, to tell you the truth, was that situation with Andrea and Rima. Like, bitch, Ashley, where the hell did you come from? Like, why are you even in that conversation? Like, it has nothing to do with you. Learn how to mind your business. Just like Christina told you, mind your business, bitch. So that's how I feel. Like, on my review today, I'm kind of mad because I'm just like, okay, like, these girls are just annoying me. Like, I'm ready for this reunion because I want them to get their asses whooped. So, it's whatever. off from Blondie. Oh yeah, and talking about Blondie too, and all the things that she kept saying about, like, sorry guys, my computer screen just went blank for some reason. All the things that she kept saying all throughout the season, like, oh, well, I have body dysmorphic disorder and stuff like that. I felt like it was kind of a pawn for people to feel bad for her. Like, she used that every single time something came up that she didn't want to deal with. She's like, I have body dysmorphic disorder. Okay. Like, I don't care. Okay. Like, move on. Obviously, you don't have it anymore. Obviously, you're not suffering from anorexia anymore because you're fat and you're eating. Trust me, you don't have it anymore. Okay. Body dysmorphic disorder. You should have looked in the mirror and be like, okay, well, what I thought I saw when I was anorexic is what I am now. And, like, just get over it. I don't like these girls. Fallon. What can I say about Fallon? I just don't like her. I just don't like her. The whole jumper hole situation with Andrea, like, that kind of made me turn my stomach to all of them, like, whatever. And talking about Zuli, like I said last time, Zuli should have stood up and said something, because Andrea only got herself into that mess because of you, Zuli. Okay. So anyway, that's how I feel. And who else am I missing? Let's go to Natasha. Natasha, like, you came on the Bad Girls Club, not the, oh, I want everybody to like me club. Like, you should have been on the Brady Bunch, not the Bad Girls Club. You don't go in there talking about, I want everybody to like me. Well, like, that day at the beach, I just feel like we all were getting along, so I feel so good now. Like, the girls are really getting to know me. You're whack. Goodbye, bitch. You're dismissed. So, who am I missing? I think that's all of them, right? Yeah. So, the reason that I made that little intro to that was, like, somebody asked me who was my favorite bad girl of this season, and I'm just gonna answer it in this video. So, throughout the season, I would have to say that my favorite bad girl of this season was Megan. Because, like, at first I didn't like her because everything that she was saying was like, oh, like, she seemed like she thought she was too good for everybody. That's how I felt. But then, like, when I really, like, stood back and look at it and, like, how she acted and stuff, yeah, like, if she felt like she wasn't like that, like, she didn't want to be associated with things like that, which I could understand. Like, a lot of stuff that the girls were doing on the club, like, in the club and in the house, I would have been like, okay, I don't want to be a part of this because I'm not trashy. And that was just trashy. So I kind of felt that way, but, like, I like her the most because she always hold her ground no matter what. Like, she didn't care. Like, she wasn't like Julie when she said something behind somebody's back and was confronted about it, and she was like, "Oh no, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that." Like, really, like, Julie only started admitting to saying stuff now because she's not scared of the girls that are here now. Exactly. But if you watch this season to the beginning of the season, you notice that Julie would not say what the hell she was saying behind those girls' back. She would lie about it like she didn't care. Yeah, and she was like, oh, I always hit first. Yeah, and you always get your ass beat at the end too, hoe. Like, ugh. These girls are just annoying me. But just to answer your question, yes, my favorite bad girl was Megan. And that's it. Like, Erica, I know a lot of people like her and stuff, but I didn't really like her much because I felt like she was going too hard on Rima. Like, this is how I am. Although I don't like Rima, I don't. I felt like even though people came and said that Rima had said this, so like Rima seemed like she was telling them stuff that Erica has said. I feel like she shouldn't have gone that hard. Like to me, it kind of seemed like she has something against Rima from the get-go, because that whole thing was like unnecessary. It should have been avoided, and it was kind of like, okay, like you're getting mad over nothing. Like you seriously got some issues. Like that's how I feel. I know a lot of you is not gonna agree with me or whatever, but we're all human. Like I always say, you have your own opinion and I'm gonna have my own opinion, and that's how I feel. Like I'm gonna keep it real on how I feel. I can't keep it real on how you feel because I don't know you. Well, I would like to know you though, video response hoes. So anywho, that's my last thing, the last thing that I wanted to say, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I get better at these videos, guys. Like, subscribe, and bye. What the hell did I just do? Oh, bye y'all. My computer acting up.